Hi, Tama. Um, today was a day, in a sense that I didn't do the things that I wanted to do in a way because I wanted to go out, but I ended up not going because I was on such a necessary and long call with Z. So I ended up not going. I got lazy. And yeah, that was another factor that contributed to it. So I pretty much just stayed home. So yeah, I actually washed my hair today. I just a second, what's going on here? Yeah. Um what was I saying again? Oh yeah, I washed my hair. I did a bit of personal admin. Um, and then I went to bask in the sun for like about an hour, which was so great. Oof, I needed the sun because the amount of indoors that have been since maybe April and mostly May have been very concerning. And it's kind of cold now, and I really need the sun. So I went to bask in the sun for about an hour, came back inside. And because I drank some milk before I went out, and milk makes me sleepy. I won't lie, it makes me really sleepy. So when I was coming out of my sand bath, I was so sleepy. So I came to my room. I was like, oh, let me just watch a movie and then maybe find some sleep during the movie or whatever. I tried finding a movie on Netflix that didn't work out. I ended up just falling asleep. And I didn't sleep. It wasn't a very nice nap. And then yeah, I woke up with a headache. And I was just over it. I was just over the day. It was yeah, the that dull headache that you get when you jump out of your sleep unexpectedly and unwantedly. That was one that I got. And then I think oh, I was just over it. I was just over everything after that. Friend came over. We had some we had some food, and then my friend left. And then yeah, um came back home, and then I played my guitar, did my Bible study. Really excited about the book of Timothy. Today I studied verse 1 up until 4. One thing that I I found so profound is how much God keeps his promises. Like just the thought of, you know, how God introduced his word at a particular time in history, you know, and how, when he said that, when he, I think there's this verse, Ephesians 1 verse 8. It talks about how God knew and chose us before the beginning of this world and in love, something something, but it just shows how much God predestined, um how there's certain things that God predestined, and in the predestination he fulfills the promises. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does make sense in my head. And it goes without saying that everything that God says, no matter how long it takes, like even when you think about the whole idea of, not the whole idea, but the whole story about Jesus, from how he was introduced, um, probably even maybe in the book of Ruth. I can imagine, because that's when we kind of like start hearing about the story of David, and how um the kingdoms were now, not kingdoms, but the nations were now translating from being ruled by judges to being ruled by kings. That's when Saul comes in, and then you hear about David, and then on and on and on and on and on. So yeah, that's what I'm studying. And what else did I do? I need to do my languages, because this is how I forgot last time. I didn't do it while after or during my routine, and then I ended up forgetting. And right now, actually, it's 10:25, so I'm not gonna lie and say that I want to try sleeping early today, because yeah, it's not gonna work. And lately, for about 2 months now, I've been sleeping after after 12 a.m. So yeah, it hasn't been a very healthy pardon for me. So I'm just gonna try read a book. I want to revisit this book. It's called Gentle and Lowly by Dan Otlund. I don't know if you can see properly, but this is the one I want to try. I want to not try, but I want to reread it again. I think the last time I read it, I left it at page 113. I was almost halfway done. So I want to start over again and read it. It's such a beautiful book about Matthew 11:28. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I am grateful for life and how how beautiful life unfolds, even in difficult situations, even out of difficult situations. And yeah, I'm also grateful for the weather. I'm grateful for my life, my brother, Jifu, Jojo, Karen, and all my friends. And yeah, I'm gonna go now. I love you. Bye.